ASMR Magical Tools. Hey, bestie. How have you been? Oh, really? Yeah, I remember that you told me you were gonna do that. So, how did it go? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not very much time to have figured out if it worked or not. But we can talk about it. Yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late to fix your spell work. So, let me get out my notebook here. Okay. So, talk to me about what you did. Okay. And you took good notes. You have it in your notes on your phone. Awesome. That's really good. Did you keep track of like dates and times when you did stuff? Always keep track of the dates and times. Yeah, I mean, as long as you remember like roughly what time of day it was, that helps. But you really want to be able to pin down the planetary hours. So, yeah, the planetary hour is important. Oh, how do you find that out? Well, I have an app on my phone that I recommend, but you can just search planetary hours, and they have apps on your phone. Basically, how the planetary hours work is that you have every day of the week is assigned to a planet. So Sunday, for example, would be the sun. Monday would be the moon. Tuesday is Mars. And so forth, right? So then as you progress, the first hour of the day, which is at dawn, it's not at midnight. The first hour of the day is the same as the planetary day. And then you progress through all of the signs. So for example, it doesn't go in the same order as the days of the week. So you need to look it up, and I recommend getting an app like this one for your phone. And then it exited out. That's so funny. Thanks, Google. Okay, so do you remember what day you started the spell? Very interesting. Well, that's not exactly the day that I would have started that kind of spell. Yeah, so Sunday and Thursday and Friday are the days that are best for like money work. And then Friday is really good for love. Tuesday is good for Malefica, or if you're trying to get back at somebody, or if you have something that you need like action, right? Monday is really better for like divination. So you can just start the process that day by doing, oh, really? Not even like a pendulum reading? But you asked me to help you with it. Why didn't you do a divination about it? You know how to read cards now. You can find out a lot from doing a divination, tarot cards, even crystal scrying would have been better than nothing. Pendulum readings are good because you can get like yes and no answers, like, is this a reading I'm supposed to be doing? Is this is my working going to be successful? You can at least get like a yes or no. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that. That's what I said. Yeah, I told you that. I told you that several times. Okay, so since you didn't read about it on your own, bestie, come on. Yeah, these are directionally backed cards, so I always like to make it land on the upright. Three of Wands. There's a good chance that it will happen, okay? The Three of Wands is like the threefold return card, so threefold, whatever energy you put into it will come back out. If you're putting energy into it, bestie, which now I doubt. We have the Queen of Wands too. Yeah, so if it was like a charm spell, like, you will be perceived as more attractive. Yeah, I mean, basically. Yeah. I mean, have you even seen them since you did the spell work? Then how do you know? Got the devil on the bottom of the deck, babe. How do you even know? You should not be thinking more about what they're thinking about you. Alright, so we talked about a couple of these things. Do you remember what time of day? And you checked on it like several times? Oh, you just noticed it had gone out. Bestie. There are ways to fix candle spells halfway through. So, and I'll light this candle because it's nice and relaxing, but you definitely don't want the inside of your spell candle to look like this, okay? It's an example of what you don't want with your candle magic, especially like all this black soot up here. There's a lot of resistance. Yeah. You want to smell it? It's so good. Yeah. I love these candles with the flame, the wick that's like made out of wood. It's so nice. patience. So, you noticed there was like a lot of black soot around the top, and the wax kind of pooled, and you saw like there was like an indent in the middle where the candle was burning, and then like around the sides the wax was like built up, so it was like shelving. That tells me there was a lot of resistance, and that there wasn't enough energy that you were putting in. Now, bestie, it's hard for me to believe that you're not the source of a lot of this resistance, because we already talked about some of your self-esteem issues and how that might impact this spell work, and that was why I was very insistent that you do divination ahead of time. So, what time of day did you start the candle? Like at night or in the morning? Oh, when you were on your way to work. So your head wasn't really in the game. So, which day was it? Okay. So, was the day after Halloween? I see. Well, the moon was in Libra, but it was in like the tail end of Libra. So that means that the lunar mansion is associated with hidden things, hidden workings, and not really good for like glamoury or being noticed by your crush. Should have started it 2 days earlier, bestie. I mean, Venus was in Sagittarius at the time, so that's good. Well, yeah, I mean, the planetary alignment, whether you believe in astrology or not, if you believe in astrology, if you believe in magic, but you don't believe in astrology, you're really cutting yourself off at the knee. Just saying. You know I love you, right? You know I'm saying this with like the utmost in compassion and love. Okay, so tell me more, tell me more. Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's really good though. Oh, okay. So you made them like some cake. Did you put like any hair or any of your bodily fluids in it? No, that's like super effective. Yeah, I know, it was in that movie. Yeah, it really does work. That's why they put it in the movie. I mean, yeah, it's creepy and gross. But if you're doing specific love magic, you're probably already being creepy and gross. You may as well take it full circle. That's my opinion. No, you don't have to be creepy and gross about it, but you have this specific person in mind. I can tell you're really distracted about it. You didn't follow my advice, so I'm a little bit salty. Anyway, let's continue. So, what else did you try? Well, like, have you texted? You called? Yeah, I mean, they probably went out of town for Thanksgiving if their family lives out of state. And they said they were gonna do that, right? So, yeah, I mean, they're probably busy. You're lucky that you heard from them at all. Like, they're probably spending time with their family. Yeah, I mean, they haven't seen their family in like almost a year. That's really messed up. Should cut them some slack. What else did you do? Did you get like a cute haircut? Did you work on your self-esteem issues, bestie? Okay, yeah. I mean, the cards came out like Three of Wands and Queen of Wands is a really good combo for what you're trying to accomplish. So I would say give it a little more time. And honestly, this is not the kind of thing that I would use spell work for. You don't want to bind somebody to you. That has a lot of ramifications. What about your spirit guides? Hadn't you been working with... Oh, you had? Yeah. Did you talk to her about it? She would be like perfect for this. And if you don't talk to her about it, she might get kind of salty, like I did. And it's one thing if I'm salty with you, it's another thing entirely if she gets salty with you, bestie. I don't know. No. I don't think they really do that kind of thing. Did you talk to them about it? Yeah, what did they say? You didn't get a response. I think you probably did get a response and it wasn't what you wanted. But that's not really what they do. Yeah. That's like pretty heavy stuff too. Are you sure that you really want to be using that for like what you're doing? It really brings like a heavy energy into the situation. Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, they don't have to know that that's what you did because it's just going to be like blatantly obvious when everything blows up in your face. Alright, well, those are my suggestions. So, yeah, I mean, you could burn another candle about it. What color candle? I would use pink, not red. You can use red if you also use pink. if you use red, you're just gonna get a repeat of like last Christmas. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I mean, he's been liking like all your... You can see in the notifications that he liked like several of your pictures in a row. That means he's stalking your page. Yeah, that's how you know it's working. Yeah, you don't want this guy to be like... You don't want this person to be so obsessed with you that... Yeah, it could be a real turnoff. If they get like really weird with you, like if one of you's being marginally creepy and the other person's being like marginally creepy and you both get together and like the creepiness just amplifies, that's not gonna be a healthy relationship. Yeah, I would be careful about that. Honestly, I wouldn't do anything else. I would just wait for them to, yeah, you can call and text them, but I wouldn't do any more magic about it until you see them in person again. And if you don't see them in person again, like, that's an answer too. You're taking like these non-answers as like not being an answer, but the truth is like maybe they are a creep. You know, maybe you're dodging a bullet there. Here's the thing too, if you really go to the trouble of like talking to somebody and getting to know them before you start doing a bunch of magic about it, like, then you get to find out if there are any red flags that you might be ignoring. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything, but I'm not exactly top of the drama mill, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be pretty bad if I've heard about it. Yeah, give it like a week. Oh, you want like a time frame? Okay, well, I mean, I really don't have time or the energy to do a geomancy spread for you right now, bestie. Sorry. But let's see. May I please have a yes? May I please see a no? Are they going to get results from this spell work within the next week? Are they going to see results from this spell work in the next 2 weeks? Are they going to need to do more magic to get something to happen? Alright, so I would give it like another 2 weeks. Well, how much do you like this person? You have to get to know them first. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay, well, it's good to see you. Yeah. No, I'm glad you came by. And I'm not that mad. I just want what's best for you. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you soon.